That's not... You're not allowed to do that. I didn't say it on stream.
Well, we're on stream now. Hello.
That is unfair. Being bullied.
I mean, there are some quotes in the chat bot that are from things that happened in Discord, so...
Still being bullied.
Anyway, hi.
Hi.
We're here. And we're ready to do... some more friends may be joining later. Oh, there's the Jeep bouncing.
I saw it on stream. It made me laugh.
Mushroom cat. I was just thinking about the fungus people from Thingy. From Dragonheart. And, yeah.
I like how we keep calling it that.
It's Dragonheart. What do you want? It's an Oobs!
There's an oops that we cannot hear if you're talking.
Jeez.
I haven't talked yet.
Hello!
Oh, you fell down a well.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out the mic situation. Also, all of you are exceptionally loud, so it's shell shocked.
You can individually change our volumes in Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm boosting Oobs so I can hear Oobs.
Yeah, I'm gonna check if I can have it any louder.
Boost is almost an anagram of Oobs.
Well,
Also, the fact that Oobs right now you've got an echo really does make it sound like you're just trapped at the bottom of a well.
It happens.
Oh, no.
It happens. Don't worry.
Wait, I'm gonna check if I can switch to the mic on my laptop.
We can hear you. That's a plus. What was I doing? Music. Let's get music. Oobs is a cryptid in a well.
Oh, I'm not enough of a furry to know how to fucking draw a dragon.
I'm not into robots enough to know how to draw a clank, but I tried, and it looked like a toaster, so I'm going with it.
Is it better?
Oh, hello.
Wait, have it check. Is this better of the sound, or is it still the same?
It's less echoey, but more or less distinct as well. So I don't know what. Two doesn't half the. What's the expression? 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I was about to say a dozen of one, 2 dozen of the other. But, I mean, I don't mind either way. Whatever you prefer.
I mean, Chris, you're using an English
Yeah, I don't
expression towards people
And
who
I
aren't
believe the
English.
phrase is actually 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Yeah, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
And
yeah,
half a
we
dozen
still
being
don't know
6.
what that means, Chris.
Let me explain what that means.
It's split about
It's
50-50.
yeah. It's there's a difference, but they're basically equal. You know what I mean? It's 6 of one or half a dozen of the other. Both meaning 6. Either way, point being, all's good, Oobs. However you wish. It's not distracting or aggravating or anything like that. So all's good. Does my toast have a name? Kind of. We were working with Opita because it's the beginning and end of Opium Waiter. But I'm not sure it scans as a name. So
I mean, also, they're a clank, so... I am perfectly okay with, and I think it would be very funny if both yours and Christie's characters' names were just repurposed things that people called them, where they just kind of went, well, I guess that's my name.
Tin can.
TC.
But, like, just, like, fudged enough of it where it's like, yeah, okay. So, like, if people keep calling him a waiter, he's just kind of like, well, I guess my name's now Walter, because that's what people keep calling me.
Well, they're the maitre d'. However, that involves getting French involved. Oh, Peter. I did like Opie. People were calling it Opie or Ope. But again, that just sounds like it comes, less disguised of its origin from opium,
Mm-hmm.
Or Peter.
Yeah, Peter is a way of simplifying it. Op. Yeah, Opie, Peter. Oh. Oh, you're very quiet now. Hang on,
Further and further down the well.
I can boost you. Hey, miss! There's an Oobs, they're trapped down a well.
I'm trapped down the well. It also might be because my apartment's pretty echoey.
I don't know why you're so much quieter now.
Probably because I don't. Because my laptop's pretty far away. Listen, I'm not a technician. Is this better?
A little
You
bit.
are still very quiet, and I've got your user volume all the way up.
Yeah, I've turned you up to 200% volume.
You're on like 9. I don't know why you're so loud.
Technology. Why doesn't technology behave?
Okay, well, according to Dark, we have 2 doubles as far as skills are concerned.
Yeah, I know Plamps and I have one. So I can happily change that.
And Christy and I have one. So we'll have to chat. Figure out what makes the most sense.
Oh, yeah, Miss has put some advice. If you're experiencing low volume issues with using Discord, go to the sound settings in Discord and click Reset Voice Settings. Who knows? Just in case that works, I'm going to turn you down.
I will also preemptively do the same.
Thing is, as everybody knows, getting sound to work in technology is really easy.
Mm-hmm. Famously easy.
Famously. So easy. Anyway, so for anybody who is not aware, yesterday we had a little session setting up characters for an RPG called Daggerheart, or as I keep calling it, Daggerfall or Dragonheart. And today we're gonna do either those characters or just whatever. That's the central, like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
prompt is doodle those characters. But you don't have to. I'm not gonna police it.
I am.
Good for you. I have to look at the character I just drew to remember what they look like. Is the head actually a toaster? Only their friends call them toast.
Of course, now the question is the head actually a toaster, or is it just sort of accidentally do that?
It wasn't. I didn't draw it to be a toaster. It just kind of ended up that way. So I don't know if we want that to be the similar situation or.
Also, is the mustache magnetic and can it turn into angry eyebrows?
I did experiment with like little like stick-on magnets things.
Mm-hmm.
I think we said that one of the ideas was that there would be like a kind of pencil moustache like weld. I couldn't get it to work connected with like one weld because it just looked like a mouth.
Yeah. Oh, but I like the mustache. I just also like the idea that when he's angry, he like moves those pieces up and just turns them into angry eyebrows. Yeah, like that.
I like the idea that they can't tell, and like, you know, your character keeps moving them around.
Yes.
Begins with a K. Can never remember what it is.
Clover.
Clover, that's the one. One day I'll remember.
Clover. With a K.
Clover with a
because they
K.
stole it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one day we will meet whoever they stole it from.
Maybe.
Yeah, only after drawing this did I think, oh yeah, that's their kind of idea thing. It's like, aha! And then Toast pops out. This calls for my angry eyes. Did Oobs fix their volume? I haven't heard Oobs for a bit.
Oh, I haven't been talking for a bit.
Oh, that's alright then. I'll turn you back up. It's all good.
Sounds like Oobs is still stuck in the well.
I'll just preemptively apologize if I end up talking over you because I don't realize. Otherwise, I'll try and be quiet.
Heaven on a quest for their K.
Hopefully this changes things.
Still quiet.
God dang it.
You were a good volume at the beginning. I don't know what changed.
Well, I had my headphones on, but apparently it was stuck in a well.
Yeah, but we could hear it.
Okay. I'll go back to the well.
Like I say, the reverb.
Back to the wall you go.
Honestly, the reverb is just cool. So, I think I still have a reverb thing that I can turn on in OBS, but you wouldn't be able to hear that. So, or
So
I
you
could.
can just sound cool for everyone else.
Yeah. Then again, I'm also afraid OBS will crash if I try because it's been a while. So.
Okay. I switched to my mic again.
Cool. I've turned you back down. All's good.
Sorry.
No. I forgot to do that. But yeah, we can hear you now. That's good. Also, less echoey. I don't know what's going on. Nobody does.
Yes, sudden Oobs.
Sudden Oobs! Always a delight.
Out at the bottom of the well with their microphone.
Yes.
I'll throw snacks down.
It's well mic'd in. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to remember how this thing works.
Well, you can draw with paw prints. That's
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice.
we now have stamps.
You can draw with a with a highway.
Yes. Everybody was clamoring for
Well,
it.
yeah, we have that, but like with the brushes, there is a brush that is literally just paw prints. Two that
Yeah.
are literally just paw prints.
Why do you want paw prints when you could do that?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The world is your oyster. Miss has seen what you're drawing, Chib.
What? Yes.
It's a whole heckin' gremlin.
Correct.
Oh yeah, don't confuse the pencil and the brush tool.
No. I think that's what I did.
Ironically, in the brush tool, you can find a pencil. I say ironically, what I actually mean is
It's Clover.
poor UI. It's Clover! Got some good jumping teeth.
Yes. My Clover a little bit smaller.
Hello, Kiro. Teeth and floof. Look at the floof and teeth. Up here we have, is it Luska or Luska? Luska?
In my head, I've been pronouncing it Luska.
Luska.
It's actually the name of a sea monster in the Caribbean.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
That's like an octopus shark thing. And I went, yeah, it works. I was looking up names of sea monsters to see if any of them sounded like potentially interesting or good names, and that one's just kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the washer stopped, so I'm going to duck out for a moment to move that over to the dropper.
Washing. Oh, Miss says, are the blushes permanent? That's like speaker holes where the voice comes out.
So yes.
So yes. So how tall is It's gone again. Clover.
Tiny.
Tiny.
How tiny though?
Depends on the bit.
Yes.
It shrinks and grows with how funny it is.
Every time you forget their name in game, don't get to bite you.
I blame Fey Mischief as to why I can't remember the name.
Yes.
What are we blaming the Fae for now?
Name mischief. Or Chris not being able to remember Clover's name.
I'm gonna draw a horrible cat person. But like not a cute one.
Well, we were talking about Cats 2019 earlier, so.
Well, have you seen it?
I have not.
One of my gloves has gone missing. Though
would-
fortunately it's not the one from my right hand.
I would highly recommend watching Cats 2019.
Would you now?
Look.
Just see.
There is sometimes a benefit in watching bad movies and reading bad books.
And my benefit is watching people suffer. Hope that helps.
It does, thanks.
I got together with a couple of friends, like specifically to watch Cats 2019 because they hadn't seen it yet. I went to rent it from the library of all places because I didn't want to buy it.
Well, yeah.
That's fair.
Hi, Carol.
Hello.
Oh, Oobs is a square.
Hi.
I've just realized.
That's fair.
What is
Why
it?
everyone's so
Hope
loud?
you're all doing well.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Discord's weird.
You're all at like 30%.
That's.
Jesus, okay.
Weird.
I've never had to put anyone down to 30%. Discord just doesn't like you today for some
I don't
reason.
know what.
I don't understand. And I'm talking like quietly. I'm trying to talk quietly anyway. But
And it's
We're
just
gonna
for
have to-
everyone, so it's not.
Yeah, no, it's not specifically. Just
mm-hmm.
my headset isn't made for this, I think.
Maybe.
Strange. Scroll. Fix Oobs' things. Because for some reason Discord OBS is weird.
Witchy was very embarrassed sometimes in a room and went
Thanks for the sandwiches, Bear.
How dare you?
People... Clover will happily take all the names it can get its filthy little grubby hands on.
Of course.
Oh, is it like a fairy? Like, I'ma steal your name?
Clover is.
Nice. I love that.
Clover's gonna steal everything.
Clover
It's the
is.
best.
I don't think it's like inherent in the lore we built for like the people, but Clover is just like that.
Yeah, I believe the joke that popped up during session 0 was Clover's pronouns are yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I wrote down under pronouns, I just wrote steals them.
Steals pronouns, yes.
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hurts the pronouns like a dragon.
Mrs. Pronouns mine now, bitch.
Yes, exactly. Miss gets it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they won't be in a room. They'll be in a bridge on a bridge that Crispy cannot pass till he remembers their names. You're stuck.
They're drawing a parsnip. How dare you? I own the copyright to this.
Wow.
Sue them.
You've copyrighted a vegetable?
Yes. Hey, if Apple can do it.
You think apples are vegetables?
Yes. Oh, yes?
Yeah, it was...
Serious question.
Do you want me to get technical? Because I will get very boring.
It would still not be a vegetable.
Vegetables are plants grown for the purposes of food, which includes fruits and berries and all other things like that. Fruit are vegetables. The things we call vegetables. The things we call vegetables are the things we don't have a better name for, basically. The stuff left over. That isn't a fruit and isn't a berry and isn't etc.
I already had an existential panic attack crisis earlier. Please stop.
It's just a linguistic thing.
Vegetables aren't real, that's all you need to know.
Confusingly, it used to be meat.
Yeah, everything was meat originally, yes.
Yeah, everything used to be meat.
Well, it's less that vegetables don't exist and more that vegetable is ill-defined.
Vegetables don't exist.
Vegetables well defined. It's just very broadly defined, so it's kind of useless.
So if you hear me crunching, I am eating an apple, so sorry.
And no
A
worries,
vegetable.
enjoy the apple.
They're owned by Apple. You can't do that.
Oh no. I'll try to keep the wet squelching sounds to a minimum.
No worries.
It's appreciated, but it's also okay.
Yeah. Put my favorite food on the other side of the bridge. Stop with the brackets, Smith. You put my favorite food on one side of the bridge and those brackets on the other.
I still don't get what your thing is with those brackets.
Me neither, I just hate it.
That is fair.
Because, like, the notation is entirely sensible.
says the statistician.
You use the brackets one way to indicate that it's included. You use the brackets the other way to indicate it's not included.
I think I'm drawing.
Yeah, but it's
perfectly
still
reasonable to me.
inside. I would understand if it was like
fine.
if you wanted to do.
I mean, arguably, it's outside the brackets because the brackets are facing the other direction.
Exactly. If you did that, then it would make more sense. It would look awful, but it would make more sense.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Maths
Oh.
notation, it's terrible. Hate it.
Mrs. Bullying Chris.
Is it like coordinates?
So, okay, so there's this thing in mathematics where we've got this idea of boundaries that are included and boundaries that are not included.
Oh,
In
that.
mathematics, we have this idea called a limit, which is basically it's like you are approaching this thing, but you never really get there
Yeah.
mathematically. And so you will have shapes or spaces sometimes where there is a fixed boundary. It just stops right there. So things like the boundary of a circle, like that circumference is those points are all included. They are there. But then you've got other spaces where we can define the limit of the boundary, but you can't really reach the boundary. Like you can get closer, but you're never going to get there, and so the boundary's not included in the values.
Right.
It's still
How
useful
does
to know
that
where the
relate
boundary
to Cap
is.
2019.
Because there was a period of time. So if as like a space of time, you wanted to say like the interval not 2019 like that as the period of time before cats, that wouldn't count because 2019 is included in that. So instead you would want to in some way exclude 2019 because we don't want cats to be included in that period of history. That's before cats and after cats, which is how we date things now.
Yeah,
But
it
it was
also pops up in
BC.
some sciencey things where it's like we don't want a number counted twice if you're working with intervals. So it's like, okay, this interval includes this number, and then the next interval picks up right after this number. But we're just using this number because it's easier to denote it, because technically we can't write out what the quote-unquote next number is because there's an infinite number of decimal numbers, yippee.
I think I drew a furry.
Ooh, what a people's drawing. Ooh, hello! I got a scrangly friend.
Were you thinking too much of Cats 2019 and drew a furry?
The problem is this looks good. So
Okay.
Yeah, I think this would be like this would be an okay cat.
yeah.
Yeah.
If this was the vibe. I'm trying to color it in, which may be a mistake because I'm so bad at it.
I've do not attempt to color anything in Magma or Aggie. Like,
Yes,
fine.
you do. What the hell?
Good monotone shading,
Don't
sure.
lie to me.
Monotone shading, not coloring in. They're two different things.
You're
Is it putting colors in the lines?
Colors, plural, no.
I will fight you.
yes. Fight.
There,
Fight.
Bella.
Fight. And I agree with you, Oobs, in that his sketches are colored, yes. And stuff. Sorry, Chris.
I do find it funny that we've got this idea now of Clover being this just kind of like itty-bitty gremlin, but if I remember correctly, the book says that they're like 2 feet tall-ish.
Yeah, 2 feet.
The book says this, the book says that.
The book can say whatever it wants. It doesn't mean it's true.
I mean, 2 feet isn't large.
2 feet in like real height, but like 3 inches in Fey height. So
Their height is whatever is funniest at the time.
exactly, it's
Yeah.
whatever works for the bit.
It's itty bitty
Mhm.
gremlin size. That's it's their official heights. Itty bitty.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a scrappy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, miss, yeah. Or what you call guidelines than actual rules.
It's because I'm here. I'm very aggressive.
It's part of the fun. I deserve all the hostility.
My language of affection is aggression and insults.
Good.
I don't know how to draw frills.
Can I resize things?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can.
you
Oh,
can
I
use
found it. I found it. I found it.
Select.
Yeah,
You
little-
can just lasso around it and then use the little like
Yeah.
square.
Thank you.
So if you use, it's the lasso with the arrow on it to select,
It's okay. I found it. I got
and then
it.
underneath it the thing with the
Oh shit.
the
shit.
square with the 4 dots on it. You can then use that to resize. Why does it keep giving me this little tooltip about the brush? I know what the brush is. I am using the brush. Stop giving me this tooltip about the brush.
Well, you're not using it correctly, is the thing. It wants to help.
Start you away, miss.
Yeah, you started.
How's the update?
Oh yeah, there was an update, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, that was a pretty meaty update as well, from what I can see.
Yeah, I saw all the things and the stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I was kind of just messing around doodling this character.
Oh, you're playing on Switch. Yeah, I don't think the Switch version has gotten the update yet.
Yeah, well,
But as far as I'm aware, they're working on it. It's just not ready for Switch yet.
that's fair. Multi-platform development is time-consuming and difficult.
Well, especially since, so for the most part, the current generation Xboxes and current generation PlayStations are just a limited computer.
Yeah.
But Nintendo's got a Nintendo. Hmm.
Concerned Ape says the update will get to console and mobile ASAP. Every time I see Concerned Ape, I think of the NFT thing. I have to keep reminding
No.
myself, no, that's a different thing.
Mm-hmm. It's important.
It's an important difference.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
One of them is a thing designed to sucker people out of lots of money, and the other one is the thing designed to sucker people out of lots of time. I say as
I mean,
somebody
you're not
who
wrong.
put a lot of time into it. Also, sucker is a bit of an excessive word. I just wanted to make it work as a pun.
Oh, Cheeb is drawing with Frog.
Frog!
Oh. Yeah.
Frog!
Frog. Yeah, I'm looking up inspiration and stuff on how to draw frogs.
E.
The frog has been adopted.
Oh, I don't know what I want this horn placement to be. Because they can't be dragon without horns and ridges.
And those are notoriously easy to work out the shapes of.
Yeah,
Of course.
which is why I'm sitting here going,
It's just so easy. There are so many options, so many roads.
Which makes it so easy.
It's
so good at drawing in general, which means I can definitely place things where I want them to be.
what's the word? The stress of having too many options.
Uh,
I know it's in Dutch, but I don't know what's the English.
Overwhelmed?
No, it's like very specific.
Okay.
I don't know.
Analysis paralysis. Spoiled for riches. We might not have a word for it, to be fair.
Yeah.
We might just have 70 different phrases that are all slightly different.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
about to say, in English, we very rarely have a singular word for a concept. It's usually we're gluing different words together.
Like in Dutch, it's keuzestress, but I don't. It's literally choice stress.
Makes sense.
Love that. Love all that.
Face. Look at that face.
Face is good.
Blue, big eyes.
It's a wee kitty cat.
This is okay. I love.
I haven't seen a cat in far too long. Forgot how the ears work.
I see cats
Well,
every
it
day and I
depends
still
on the
have
cat.
no idea how the ears work.
Hmm.
Never
I'm
can-
not sure cats know how their ears work.
Also
Miss may be a fan.
They're so innocent.
yeah, they've never committed a single crime ever.
Wish I could figure out how to make it pout more, but I don't know how.
It's doing a pretty good job.
It is, yeah, it's already done. Very good job.
They work, they just
As
don't use
innocent
them.
as Clover, exactly.
It has been scientifically proven that cats can hear their name and understand their name, they just choose not to respond.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Which makes them
Yeah,
smarter
makes
than
sense.
dogs.
No, dogs can choose not to respond. You
Also,
never had a dog running away from you to call
So
its
there was
name. It
also
looks over
a
at you
Mhm.
and
thing
then
that
just
was
keeps on
done
running.
when it comes to problem solving in canines. When a wolf is presented with a problem, they typically approach other canines that they believe have the solution. So what they did is they first taught a dog how to do a thing to manipulate a contraption for treats to fall out. And they had the dog perform the trick to a wolf, and the wolf then went, well, okay, you know how to do this. I'm going to consult the other dog in the room with what to do. But when it was shown to another dog, the dog doing the contraption thing, the dog went to the human in the room and went, hey, human, you solve this problem.
Mhm.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Which I think is very funny.
Aw,
Yeah.
look at Clover.
hmm Making the angry eyebrows.
Pulling up that mustache.
hmm Yeah. Love it.
Besties.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love that.
I kind of like the idea because whatever they're called, was basically
Oppenheimer.
built in a building and did not leave that building until it burned down.
Oh my god. Is he Oppenheimer?
It's Oppenheimer. Turns out the atomic bomb was made of toast.
hmm
Oh dear.
But I like the idea that, like, going into the real world, they're like, okay, cool, I've got to learn about the social norms outside of the hotel. And like one of the first people they meet is Clover. It's like, okay, how does the world work?
How does the world work? Yeah.
Well, you steal names.
Yeah.
No, pronouns, sorry.
Steal names, steal pronouns, both of them.
Still everything. Yeah.
Steal a name from a guy, give that name to your goat. The goat
How many names does the goat have?
Many at this point, I think.
All of whom are given the goat's name in return.
Like 50 people named goat.
I mean, it also sort of sounds like that potentially are two fairies and a frog more or less came into the city together. Maybe didn't start traveling together, but eventually ended up in the city together. So
Yeah.
I'm just imagining it was like, right, time to find some people, like, let's learn what's going on outside. You three, you seem to know what's going on, and like all three of them are just got like no fucking clue.
Like, yes,
Yeah.
we sure do.
But given their indifference to gold, my character will follow along with them because their task is to obtain funds.
Just Opie just telling everyone about their goal of obtaining funds, and just these little fairies and frog just going, yeah, gold. We know all about gold.
Yep.
We know everything there is to know about currency.
Absolutely.
Honestly, Luska's probably the only one in the party who's got like a good idea of how the world as a whole works.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Because
so, yeah.
our characters are three forest folk. Two robots that have just left where they were manufactured and worked, and were manufactured to work. And a giant who's sort of traveling away from home to learn things.
Yeah.
I mean, it
And
isn't
then a
like,
sailor who's been on a boat long enough to be in a position of authority.
yeah. It like I don't know for Plams' character, but because Plams' character Inky and Clover have been like they've been part of a traveling group.
Yeah, they've been together a long time.
About how the world works, just a very skewed vision of it. Just
Yeah.
it's like, yes, they've been a part of this world, but also not really.
On the outskirts, maybe, or something, or I don't know.
It's a little bit like the way I
It's a
imagine
skewed
it.
version of it, yeah. Okay.
It's a little bit of like the same kind of thing that the wizards have going on, but opposite. Just like, yes, they've been a part of this world, and yes, they probably know about the world, but also, you're not gonna ask a wizard for life advice, you know?
True, yeah. Yeah, you would not ask these two for life advice either.
Well,
I mean, or you could, and they'll...
Oppie did.
Oppie
I
did,
salute
yeah.
you. Yeah.
And so
I think-
far,
I
they
think-
have not regretted it.
Yeah, yeah. Max is a little more like along the lines of Bannock as well, in that they're leaving their home to learn about the world and stuff, and then I think that they found, or Clover found them, or something, or they're a bit of like a new addition to that little group or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just picked him up as they were traveling out of the forest area. It's like, that's a frog. It's a frog that turns into a frog.
It's a frog. It turns into a bigger frog. It's a big frog that turns into a little frog. It's just, yeah.
I think Luska knows the most of the world, as in they have the most rational look of the world, I guess. Like,
They know how taxes work.
they know how taxes work.
Exactly, yes.
There's only one of y'all who has like a pension plan.
I mean, Opie might have an idea as well, but also...
I mean, Opie knows how bookkeeping works, at the very least.
Bookkeeping, that's it. Yes, bookkeeping. Never mind.
Kind of.
But taxes?
Yeah, no, none of that.
The maths might be somewhat skew
Opie
occasionally.
knows
It's
how
all...
tax evasion works.
Yeah.
No, we pay our taxes legitimately.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless, of course, the people collecting the taxes have some sort of moral reprehensibility. Reprehensibility?
Reprehensibility.
Reprehensibility. Yeah, reprehensibility.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Thank you. My
I
brain.
confused the pencil for the brush again.
Bless you.
Thank you, miss.
It happens. It happens very easily.
Basically, the house rule of the hotel was, you know, if you cause any kind of social upset or unrest or are rude to staff or rude to other guests or something like that, reparations are required. Whether you're aware that they've happened or not, you will pay. And basically, Oppie's bringing that into the rest of the world. If they see anyone doing anything rude or reprehensible, they've got to pay.
They gotta pay.
So just dip into the pocket.
So,
Yeah, I'm imagining like the first time Oppie learned that isn't the case is when Ragdoll's character, I think we talked about Lusko, talked a little bit about like, you know, maybe Oppie did that and Lusko gave him a solid punch to the face. Oppie's like, what? It's the system.
Yeah, just been applying rules that only apply to the establishment they worked at to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Exactly. And that is why they are...
my pencil mistake. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, go for it.
I love it.
It's very good.
Beauty.
I do love it. Yeah.
That is a great use of the pencil.
Yeah.
Dangled perfectly.
Reprehensibility.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. For some reason. My brain just decided to know.
Look, sometimes words don't come out right.
Mm-hmm. True.
Sometimes words don't come out at all. Ripperheader has some
Also true.
Speaking of being punched in the face, I think I have given Oppie a rather big target for that.
Yeah, you have. Toaster is a pretty good target.
You ever looked at a toaster and thought, God, that's punchable?
No,
All the
not
time.
today, but now I am.
Next time you see a toaster, just think about it.
Just sort of slam the toast back down.
Yeah.
No, you. No, but a printer, however. That's a good point. Printers are all punchable.
Yeah.
It's the only way you get them to work.
Definitely printers, yeah.
Printers are probably demonic in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Are they fey? Do we just have to work out what their rules are?
Our printer's fey.
Are printers fey? Today's discussion.
Like,
Maybe.
any object that goes between physical and digital in either direction is just some weird cursed shit.
Scanners, demonic. Fax machines, don't trust them.
Agreed.
Well, I especially don't trust fax machines because they're probably a bit grumpy that they don't get used anymore. So they've got a vendetta.
I mean, my experience with fax machines is they also get grumpy when they are used. So.
Yeah.
They're just needlessly complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Clover, are you eating your hand?
No. They're shoveling dirt inside their mouths.
Eating dirt. Isn't it clear? They're eating dirt.
No, don't do
It's their
that.
right.
My apologies.
Nutrients.
My
How dare you?
my idea was frankly ridiculous. It's okay then. Yeah, to be fair, that could be a legitimate discussion in universe.
Probably.
Have you tried it?
Not for a good 29 years.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Where do you think the best dirt is?
I feel like any answer I give to
think I'm
that sounds
lagging.
incriminating. Music to intent. In a politician's past. Clover could eat that.
Nice.
What?
Yeah, that's a good answer, Bear. Yeah.
Yeah. I could.
Absolutely.
But by eating it, would it then disappear? Doing the politician a favour there.
I mean, depends on how far back they're eating.
I already don't know what to drop. I think Oppie is less likely to shovel dirt into their mouth. Largely by virtue of not having a mouth.
Just shove it down the toaster holes.
Yeah. They
Have you
will
ever
not
wanted to
willingly
feed
shove it down their
dirt
mouth,
into a
but
toaster hole?
yes. And with this adventuring party, it may very well happen more than once.
I mean, you
That
say
sounds
with
like
this
a-
adventuring party, with this specific gremlin in the adventuring party.
Yes, with this specific gremlin in this adventure. Yes, absolutely. That's
Because I have a feeling if
yeah.
Luska is going to be making someone eat dirt, it's going to be in the metaphorical sense.
Yes. Yeah. Also,
Just imagining Luska trying to like threaten someone and just like gonna make you eat dirt. Clover's just like, ooh. Nice.
Treat him to something nice. Some good dirt around here.
Luska threatens someone who's being obnoxious, and Clover takes it the wrong way.
Mhm.
Also, I think Max would be willing to try. Yeah, like maybe this will. Like I was told to learn about the world and learn about nature and life and death and stuff. Yeah, sure, I'll try it.
Oh no. Clover is such a bad influence on Maxie.
No, it's great. I love it.
Yeah,
So what
Ragdoll-
you're telling me is Luska's going to be having to use their healing skills to deal with way too many stomach aches.
Probably. I mean, I might not eat a lot of it, but we'll try it.
Yeah, you have
Fine.
inadvertently signed up for being the adult of this party, I think.
I mean, all things considered, Luska may be the main adult in the party.
Yeah, probably. Sorry in advance.
I mean, the fun thing is, I sort of imagine Luska as being like, not no nonsense, because when you're out in the sea, you gotta let off steam
Mhm.
somehow. But like,
Yeah, of
there's a
course.
time and a place
Yeah.
for nonsense. Like, if it's not your shift and you're goofing off playing card games, whatever. If you're singing songs while you're pulling the ropes, whatever. If you're goofing off while loading and unloading and fucking around with the ropes that are supposed to be securing things down, you're now putting other people at risk. Fuck you. Get off their ship.
Yeah.
Because, like, when you're in the middle of the ocean, not a whole lot of places you can go.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Also, the getting sick from eating dirt, that's very much a, well, that was a learning experience. Are you going to do that again?
Yeah, very much.
Maybe it wasn't the right
You learned a
dirt.
thing.
Yeah, we won't
Learned
eat that
a
dirt.
thing. Yeah.
Really eat other dirt.
Yeah. Maybe.
It's like going to a bad fast food place.
Mm-hmm. Try out another fast food place instead.
So our wife was supposed to cook the meat. You know, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to cook the dirt. Baked dirt, that's what it is.
Muska decides to do some part-time mercenary work while on land, just ends up spending most of their time cleaning out dirt from feral fey children and robots who don't know how to work outside of the buildings that they were built in.
Yeah. Opie's currently cleaning some dirt out of his head right now.
Certainly is a break from their usual stick, I assume.
Yeah.
Don't think a lot of sailors are eating dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have you know that at the moment Opie is currently putting dirt into their head.
Oh, nice.
Clover is giving
Excellent. I
instructions.
thought they were taking it out. Okay. Nice, nice. Just like, no, don't. Or why? Why? Look at the absolute gremlin feral child. I love them.
I don't know what horn setup I like. I guess we can go around with eye ridges while we're waiting.
Just realized the cat child is very Naruto coded.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't know what it means, what just clicked, but it is.
No, you're right. It is. Yeah. Also, I love them. They look great.
It's a tail that did it.
Bear, I don't know how many times you've shared works in progress for that piece of art, but I've only just noticed what's going on in the background.
Don't worry about it.
I'm starting to worry about it.
No, don't worry about
I
it.
think it's fine.
No,
I think
no,
it's fine. Chris.
Yeah,
Not sure it's fine.
everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
Gonna give Opie flashbacks.
Also, it looks amazing.
chives.
The
you
chives,
mean?
yeah, the chives, yeah. Obviously, I was just, I was surprised somebody would include chives, is all. And no one made it out of chive.
Hmm. Now, let's see.
And Clover keeps getting smaller and you're trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, it's whatever works for the bit. Like, if that
Exactly.
is the size of Clover, imagine how small that frog is.
True.
Well, I think for the sake of not sitting here and just bashing my head against how do perspective with horns, I'm just gonna go with these.
Yeah, I like all of those designs.
Neat.
Ragdoll.
Some fun configurations.
Yeah.
Let me see. I want to try a hand at these
A little
horns.
watery.
Yeah.
Because the idea I've gotten sort of my head, and maybe it's just because I'm still sort of thinking these as legally distinct Dragonborn, is sort of a silvery blue color. So they live on the ocean. They've lived on the ocean. Their family's from the ocean. They breathe ice.
No,
So sort of a silvery blue and sleeker, built better for swimming. So not a whole lot of things poking off of them. But if you put nothing on the side of a Dragonborn's head, it looks weird. So
Yeah.
we're gonna put some little fins around. So like two horns up top and then two fins to the side as far as the head's concerned. I don't have to worry about wings because these guys don't have any.
Why are there fireworks? 24th of March isn't a special day, is it?
Not that I know.
Just for the hell of it? I don't know.
They do have
It's-
tails.
it's-
though.
Palm Sunday, apparently, but that's not like a firework day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, Ragdoll?
No, I'm just looking at the concept art, figuring out what else I should probably think about. Because they don't have wings, but they do have tails. I'm thinking, let's see. We're going aquatic. Tail's probably shaped in such a way to make it easier for swimming.
That makes sense.
So maybe something. Let's see. Oh, would it be a side-to-side swimmer or an up-and-down swimmer? Because usually with the tails, it's more of a sort of paddle shape. It's just the question of what direction does the paddle go in.
Yeah.
Is he shark coated or is he dolphin coated?
Oh, because I think Alligators and crocodiles are side-to-side swimmers.
I believe so, yeah. Like, up and down as well a little bit, but quicker. Side to side. No, I think so. Words, I don't know.
Apparently, I hope this will help you decide. It is International Chocolate Covered Raisins Day.
Nice.
According to Bear, so yeah.
That deserves some fireworks, sure.
Sorry,
I mean, I would rather celebrate chocolate-covered raisins than some of the things that people around here celebrate, so...
Yeah.
See.
Doggy paddle coded.
Have the spine. Coming down to tail.
What are Lushka's pronouns?
Don't tell it.
I'm thinking she, but I'm also thinking that, at least with this particular tribe, you don't fuck around with the females.
Yeah, okay. One of those, yeah.
Because if you have borne witness to a female crocodile, oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, fun fact, this is for you too, Kiro. There are some amphibians that can switch around whether they're producing eggs or sperm. And while reptiles don't exactly usually swap around after they've hatched, you can do some funky things to affect what's going to hatch.
Yeah, I was vaguely aware.
Also, there was a book series I read as a kid.
Yeah.
Where the dragons in it basically decided for themselves. So, like, young dragons are genderless, and then as they grow up, they sort of figure out which one they want to be, and that affects, like, how many horns grow. But also in dragon society, like, gender means nothing as far as, like, administrative stuff goes. So, like, the King of Dragons is a position. Like, the King of Dragons can be a female dragon. Like, there's nothing stopping that. The way of determining who the King of Dragons is a competition with carrying a rock. A large magical rock, mind you, but it's still carrying a rock.
Yeah.
And the Queen of Dragons is a sort of a boring position, so it hasn't been filled for a while.
Oh my god.
Love that.
Yeah, you always sort of liked that with the idea of like, yeah, they'll figure it out eventually. What gender are they? I don't know. They're not old enough yet. They'll figure it out.
Yeah. They'll figure it out. Yeah. Yeah, Max has not figured it out exactly. They go by they them right now.
Max is on a journey of self-discovery.
In many ways, yes.
And may potentially discover their own pronouns if Clover doesn't steal them first.
I was gonna say, the moment they realize their pronouns, you're not gonna have them anyway.
They've been stolen. Yeah.
No, I think Clover would. You know, once they've worked out the pronouns, Clover will go out and steal those pronouns from someone and give them to the Max.
Yeah.
to the goat. Or,
like, I found them.
Here, I
There you
found some
go.
pronouns for you to try on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Clover is taking the finding of gender identity very literally.
Found one.
And I love that.
I find it they, them. Do you want it?
How does that feel?
Oh, this does not look right. This angle is so bad.
I should probably explain why I'm drawing OP topless.
No, just, keep that.
Okay, I'm not going to mention it then.
Yeah,
No,
Why would
someone
do we need to know?
Yeah, no,
someone
it's
on
fine.
Tumblr, I think, at one point made a joke about Stan, the Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls, just
Yeah.
having selling genuine pronouns, and then all the lister things where it's like it's just a little bit off. Very clear that these are bootleg pronouns.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, absolutely. I like that. I can see him doing that or something like that, and yeah, that's very funny.
You have pronouns? I could get your pronouns. This one's fell off the back of a truck.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
That's fun, actually, because as I was drawing, I think it must be the pencil moustache, I think. I did get the kind of vibe of OP, of a spiv. I don't know if that's a word that's travelled outside of Britain, nor indeed travelled outside of the 1950s. But basically, it's kind of like, during the days of rationing, a spiv was somebody who would sort of dress all sharp and look all nice and basically dealt in sort of black market goods, including things like butter and yeah, it was just the sort of person who would get stuff off the back of a lorry and sell it to you. So we could have an aspect of that in the character as well. That's where
Black market butter.
that's where Clover and OP can see eye to eye.
Sorry, got all the opium.
God, there's opium from the back of a truck. It's not a good sign or idea or anything. I don't know an awful lot about opium, but I want it fresh.
Fresh from the field.
I don't know how tails attach. Fuck.
You don't need to know.
Yeah,
As long as Lushka knows.
Yeah, bootleg pronouns there is spelled differently.
Yeah.
It's use.
Exactly.
Y-O-U-S.
Yeah.
Ishim. He's thumb there.
Pronouns.
They them there. I mean, Clover is also stealing letters, apparently. All the K of their name, so.
Yeah, I like that they have a K.
Well, a
their
lot's
name.
happened.
Yeah.
A lot's happened up here since I've looked last.
Yeah.
I wanted to take a stab at Lushka.
E.
In a drunk sense,
Yeah.
not in a
It
stabbing
looks
sense.
Oh yeah, no, it's
know,
not a good
Yeah, I
idea.
wouldn't
gotcha.
recommend that, if only because of the scales. Might be a little hard.
Mhm.
Also, you might get punched.
Hymns hiss.
Mhm.
What's with fun sheep demon?
You know what? I'm just going to erase the body entirely, and we'll just work on tail shape. Disembodied tail. So we don't have to do it again. Just have this be the base. Okay. I have to go real quick and pull stuff out of the dryer. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yee.
I don't know what this character reminds me of. It reminds me of something. I don't know what.
What, your cheap goat friend?
Yeah.
What does it remind you of?
I don't know, but it reminds me of something. Maybe a dream.
Yeah, this is when we discover that you've had
I
an
can
encounter
say
with
what
a
it
sheep demon.
reminds me of.
What?
There is this little goat lady in Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
It's
Well, that
like
can be it. I haven't seen the movie.
that is absolutely remarkable.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Let me see if I can. It just really reminded me of her.
I can see it. Yeah.
It just came to me. I think it reminded me more of like a Hollow Knight
I can see that
kind
too.
of thing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm looking between the two of them, and because they're facing in slightly different directions, it looks like a sort of, you know, over-the-shoulder shot between the two of them in a love scene or something, like they're falling in love with each other.
Mhm.
Oh my god. How did I do that?
I don't know. It's like spookier for sure, but it is just.
Yeah. It's incredible though.
Alright. I'm back, and there's a spooky goat in the corner.
There is a go.
Also, why is Chibi's dragon given bedroom eyes?
That was not the intention.
Yeah, no, that's very much, yeah.
It's quite hard to draw like the long sort of Dragon Ball mouth sort of thing without it looking like a bit of a smirk.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's
There
okay.
you go.
Yes, no longer bedroom eyes. That's better. That's better.
This is I need to go
That's
to bed
working
now,
class
eyes.
Dragonborn.
This is, oh my god, they're shoveling dirt in their mouth again.
Exactly. Oh god, the feral gremlin got to them again.
Me when my party members start shoveling dirt in their mouth.
POV.
Yeah.
Oh, there's just stuff in there.
Mementos from the employees of the hotel. When they
Yeah.
went off,
That have
into the
been
wider
acquired.
world, they all gave them something.
Legally. Definitely.
Quote unquote
Yeah.
mementos.
No, these are actual. The
Okay.
employees actually said, good luck. Here's a thing to remember us by.
Oh,
So
that's
there's like
nice.
a chef's hat and a cocktail shaker and a brush and a knife. Normal stuff.
Nice. Excellent. All the normal stuff.
Yeah. I'll be very real. When I saw that you were like drawing a version of him opened up, I thought you were gonna put like a little hamster wheel inside.
There could be a hamster in there. Maybe that was one of the things. Not during a
They
fire.
run on
but-
They run on a miniature giant space hamster.
There was a fire. It burnt down the building. They were like, "Great, we got to rebuild now, but we need money." Oppie, just go out into the world, get money.
Get money.
I'm like, okay.
What can go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? So everyone else
And
is
then immediately coming across Clover.
yeah. They get the little bowler hat. First thing they do. Second thing they do is bump into Clover. Yes, I should specify that as a maitre d', master of the house sort of thing, very much looked after their employees. Was very popular with them. Not so popular with the owner, which is why they were the one chosen to go out and get the money rather than anyone else. But yeah, so fond memories of the friends back home. Because I thought that would be a more fun hook than the classic rogue of oh, I was exiled, and so I was kind of exiled for business reasons. Don't come back till you got all the money. I don't know. Wholesome gentleman rogue. Who is a rogue because they don't really understand that that's not how it's done. Think got a Lion King song in your head? Lion King? Hakuna Matata?
Go get money. That's the song.
Yeah.
Song they sing to Kovu when he's exiled? I read that as excited.
Oh my god, the one with the zebras.
Okay, I am indeed missing a glove. Fun.
Oh dear.
It is a fantastic song. So dramatic, and for what?
For exile, I guess?
It is very dramatic, yes. I know the song you're talking about.
Zebras have at 50% opacity in the sky, just picking over a dude that's getting banished for something he didn't do.
The game hasn't even started and Chibi's making memes.
That's the vibe I was getting from the conversation.
The nicest angel you have. Mm-hmm. 100%.
So part of me wonders if Uppy's insides are full of just empty space where they can keep trinkets. Where's the machinations that keep them running? But also magical world, so who knows?
But
Yeah,
exactly. Wizards.
I looked through the
Magical
thing.
world.
There is apparently like a kind of power source thing. It can take a lot of different shapes and sizes and stuff, and it's usually in the head.
It's the toaster.
It's the toaster. The toaster is what's powering this.
Oh, Troy. We got dirt in it. Oh, no.
Hakuna Matata. Is that real, Oops?
Yeah, that's real.
Okay, that is real.
Yeah.
It really looks like something
Real
just...
as in
real.
it was actually in that movie, yes.
Wait, I found a bit, but it's from the fandom wiki. The caption is just sunny. Oh god.
Welcome to The Lion King 2.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the sequel.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this? Who's this rubber-faced cat friend?
Disgrace.
What are they on?
Why is it so fucking funny?
It's so dramatic for no reason.
Now this,
Yeah.
disgrace.
Oh god. Need to stop looking at it.
It's killing Oobs.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Zira
God.
has a killer song. My
About
lullaby.
killing a
is-
baby, literally.
Yeah.
Oh god. The problem is the fandom wiki has like this this whole gallery of stills, and they're all so funny.
Good.
I love that.
Yeah, so you know how most of the time Disney sequels sort of suck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing, honestly.
Oh god, I need to leave.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I like the last one of just ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah. I love them all. Oh my god.
I love that the first piece of trivia for this song is this is the only song to not have an equivalent to the first film. There's only one of these.
What does that mean?
I think it means that's like I
I mean, I can sort of see what they're talking about with some of them. So, like, Zira's
yeah, like a mirror
Lullaby.
kind of thing. With like
Yeah, Mirror's Scars shit.
yeah. But also still doesn't make any sense because that's just how movies work.
Hang on.
Especially movie music.
Kovu's Exile.
Especially when you don't put a whole lot of time in determining a plot.
It says here, Kovu's Exile is just like Romeo's Exile in Romeo and Juliet. Now, I don't remember a line of disapproving ostriches.
Okay, the reason, yeah.
Just like
The fun thing is, though,
It's just like it, though.
it's not, that's not there for no reason. So you know how The Lion King is, it's Hamlet, but fewer people die?
Yeah.
They basically did the same thing with Lion King 2. It's Romeo and Juliet, but fewer people die.
Yeah, like I get what they're going for, but it's just like
it's
Romeo.
just like Romeo's Exile. Not the equivalent of, no, it's just like it.
It's just like it. Romeo was also exiled by just all the animal kingdom as they sang a dramatic song about his disgrace.
Most theatres can't afford all the ostriches.
Damn. Why don't they do a Broadway musical of the second one? I really want to see that.
I'm sure somebody can answer that question legitimately.
Well, I mean, first off, one, the story's not very good.
I don't know what you're talking
Two, they're going to
about.
have to
The
be
story is
very
excellent.
careful about the lion incest.
I now just really want someone to have made like a music video kind of thing, like an AMV but in reverse with just this song to like
the VMAs, they're already
Romeo and Juliet's the actual play. Just dramatic shots of Romeo.
Various characters faded in over the top of the mountain.
Yeah.
Whoever the equivalent to the ostriches are.
Yeah.
Whatever the equivalent of the ostriches is.
Miss, get on
it.
Yeah, miss.
Can you make that for me, miss, please?
Jeep said, please, you have to now. In the words of the great bard himself, ha, lol, no.
Fair, very fair.
Hang on, I've just had a thought.
Uh-oh.
What's the thought, Chris? Don't leave us hanging.
Okay, not quite. For some reason, I just looked at Obi's head, and it reminded me of the original Xbox. I don't know why. It doesn't actually look like the original Xbox, but for some reason, it just reminded me of it.
It kind of looks like a Nintendo.
It's got a
Yeah,
console
so.
feel to it.
Yeah.
Console toaster.
It's got
the one with the cartridges that you had to like.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, look, it's got like a Nintendo cartridge feel to it.
Maybe that's how they loaded in the personality.
Yeah.
The toaster was repurposed as a cartridge port.
Yeah. And now dirt is being sprinkled into
Don't
it.
blow into the bread slots. Yeah. Or do? I mean, blow out all the dirt. I don't know. But, yeah. It just, yeah.
Yeah, if Bobby's got a headache, you just got to do a quick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know, I could also potentially just use Baldur's Gate 3 to design this character, because you can be a Dragonborn in that game. But I don't remember if the Dragonborn have tails in that game with the character designer. I don't think so.
You could say like this, but I think Gaspar for our Hell game was designed in Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3 or something. So
Yeah.
You can use these tools. Whatever tools.
Yeah, some of the others it won't work so well in, because no Fey or rivets or clanks in the Baldur's Gates. But they did put Dragonborn in there. Partially because they apparently had sort of a vision, as it were, with what the Dark Urge character is. Also, they had Dragonborn in Celasta, but that one, as far as I can tell, does not have as much of an intensive character creator.
No. It was, yeah.
It was rather
not
restrictive.
really.
Not many options, yeah.
But it does have stuff for orcish traits, which is another thing that doesn't pop up all that often. So the fact that both Baldur's Gate and Celasta allow you to do orcish heritage and Dragonborn heritage, I will give at least some kudos for.
Yeah.
Stinky.
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 Thank you.
I need to grab something.
What up, miss? That's for
Oh, right,
in the
yeah,
Discord
yeah.
meme I made.
It's correct.
It's
That's
correct.
the thing. Yeah.
I can't help it that it's correct.
Mm-hmm.
They're cheap.
Hi. Just wanted to see what you were drawing. Oh, okay, it's Petey.
Yes, I realised I have 3 block-headed tech friends, and their names all kind of rhyme. OPPD Tree 3.
My brain is in has-been mode, so I was just really confused if you were drawing
Yeah,
Fox.
I was
Yeah, I was also
just
thinking
like,
Fox
why?
as well.
Why are
Yeah.
you of all people drawing Fox? It makes no sense.
Well, you've been drawing Val this whole time, so I thought I might as well, you know.
Hey,
Do not
Clover
call
is
Clover
nothing
Val.
like Val.
Don't
Clover
delete
would-
Stinky.
He has to go.
Oh
Too
I'm
late.
taking up
Bye
so
bye,
much
Stinky.
space.
no!
Clover
It's
would
good. It's
fuck
fine.
up
Don't worry
Val.
about it.
This is designed to have space taken up. That's the point. Sorry, what were you saying?
Clover would fuck Val up.
Yeah, yeah.
Would
Too
Clover?
feral for Val.
What's the little one with the one eye?
Nifty.
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 Would Clover be friends with Nifty?
Honestly, could be.
Yeah,
Awful for everyone else.
yeah. It would be a fucking nightmare for everybody else, but I could see it. Yeah. Also, I am terrified of that team up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yep. Mm-hmm. Also, all on board. I love that team up too. Yeah. Yep.
Yes, love, but also fear.
Fucking terrified though. Yeah. Uh huh. Yep.
Well, she seems fun.
He's great, and I adore her.
Mhm.
But also, yeah, very scary at times too.
Yeah, very intense.
Yeah. I mentioned that she was one of my favorite characters to my brother, who had just finished watching Hazbin Hotel, and he was like, "Of course she is." It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
no surprise there. Her and Alistair, and just a lot of the
Yeah.
characters. Just, yeah.
Yeah, I was was thinking of names for Clover's goat friend, and like how Clover treats names and what they name the goat and such like that. And my brain just keeps returning to Blitz, but the O is silent.
I like that.
Because it's just such a thing for Clover. Like, yes, Blitz. Their name is Blitz. The O is silent.
Like, yeah, I like that.
And
Also
everyone
like it a
else has
lot.
to figure out where the O is in
Where
Blitz.
the O is, where it goes in Blitz.
The thing
yeah.
is, you can't figure it out together because if you try and say it with an O, it won't work. The O's silent.
Yeah.
It's silent.
Clover's made sure of that.
Mhm.
But it is there, and it's very important.
Of course, yeah.
Probably also just keeps changing places, which also doesn't help.
I'm just imagining that if Luska had to write down anything related to this, if they were told that, oh, the goat's name is Blitz, but the O is silent, would write literally that.
Yeah.
Like that entire sentence.
That's fair.
Mhm.
Like, do you think this is gonna phase her? You've got people using all sorts of funky names whenever they're signing on to a ship.
Mhm.
There are shenanigans afoot, but also she's dealt with sailors.
Mhm. Heck yeah.
I'm glad Clover gets in on this.
Clover is helping everyone cheat.
Yeah.
So it all cancels out.
Oh, I wish I had a 3. You've got a 3, look.
Where'd my tree go?
It doesn't help that I think all of them are playing a different game. That they each thinking they're playing a different game. They each think. We're gonna scrap that sentence. Today's not a sentence kind of day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I blame Clover.
All the sentences too. Are they all the words
Exactly.
and sentences and stuff?
Can't make a sentence if Clover's stolen half of the letters and a third of all the words.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And replace them with pictures of turnips. I'm glad there. Actually, I'm not glad. If you relate to what I just said, I apologize. Also, slight side effect is if Oppie looks down, if the sort of circular sort of eye holes with the orbs in the middle, and if they look down and in the middle, like down something in their hands, they do look sad.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Look a little bit sad.
Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit.
Also, because it's so, like, small, the mustache does look like a little sad mouth.
Yeah, it does.
She's got to link it
It
together.
just means
Yes,
it's
it is.
easier for them to trick people when playing cards.
Oh no, it's so sad.
Mm-hmm.
When they're happy, it's like this.
Clover pushed him up because he was looking too sad.
Mm-hmm.
What else is going on? Oh, Kara, where did Fog go?
I did not like how
Oh no.
the face was coming out, the head shape and stuff, so I will work on it later.
To be fair,
It-
trying to draw a frog head is a pain.
Oh yeah.
I haven't done anything, so I could backtrack. I got that far, but then
Oh,
I
that
was
is
just
good.
like I don't like, so
That's fair. That's fair.
Mhm.
I will work on it.
Yeah, many tail ideas going on up for Liska.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what kind of tail I really want here. Because if we're leaning more for the aquatic, it's like, do we just go with a straight up just alligator tail, or do we want to make it a little more fin-like?
Oh,
So how?
guess that depends a bit on what you're going for. Are you going for aquatic in the sense of like a swimming society? Or underwater society? Or are you just going for like near water?
Does Alaska have gills?
Ooh,
No,
that'd be fun.
claws.
Yeah.
You could have
We
a kind
do
of
have
thing.
the abyss as an area,
Mm-hmm.
or the depths, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But also, yeah,
If
there's
you
also
want,
the harbor and yeah.
yeah.
Come on, Chris. What were you saying?
I was gonna say if you want that kind of like, sort of wispy, sort of tadpole-y kind of membrane around it, like that could easily like fold up onto it when not in the water. Then it could be sort of like a normal shape's tail with a kind of iridescence to it. And then when you go in the water, it
That
goes.
would
Phoom.
be pretty interesting.
Yeah, that all the aquatic features kind of like go, fold into itself. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, less likely to get in the way when working on a ship.
Mhm.
If you have a tail with like floppy sort of dangly traily bits, people are going to step on that and you're going to get very annoyed.
Absolutely.
Maybe it retracts.
Yeah, exactly.
Retracting tail. Maybe that.
New sailors learn to watch their footing very quick.
Yeah.
Peace and love. Hang on, who's this? They are a deadly individual.
Deadly.
Deadly.
Absolutely deadly.
I believe that. I still
Yeah.
love the square in the mouth at the top. Works so well.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
true,
good.
yeah. It's, the placement of it is perfect.
Yeah.
The most excellent accident.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realised you could make all of the weird shapes into an eraser as well.
Yeah.
I could egg erase.
Mhm.
Hello, Blamp!
Hi,
Hello,
Plam.
Hope you're doing well too.
E. Hope you're doing great and grand and good and fantastic.
Yeah.
Guess
Hello, Plamps. We're doodling ideas.
doodling ideas. We've got Oppie, my opium waiter down here. We have Clover, feral fairy gremlin, who is not eating dirt.
Absolutely is eating dirt.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely is eating
They're
dirt.
absolutely eating dirt.
Yeah.
That's my ideas for Luska, Ragdoll's Dragonborn. Not Dragonborn, legally distinct Dragonborn.
Mhm.
and also this deadly individual here.
Mm-hmm. Very
Yes.
important.
Yes.
At work doing your silly little email job. Well, I hope it goes fun. Goes fun. That's a sentence. Goes well is fun.
I hope your emails look better than my emails, because I now have 2 emails from students asking if the exam is on the 29th after I made an announcement saying that it's on the 29th.
But is it on the 29th?
Yeah, it might not be. We've got to check. Gotta be
Also, another
absolutely
one where the email is asking what is going to be happening tomorrow in class on 3/24/2024, and I was like, well, nothing will be happening in class on 3/24/2024 on account of the fact that that's today,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I don't hold class on Sundays.
Thank you for snailing. Hoppy.
I was not involved.
You know we can see your name when you're drawing.
No, no, that's not true.
Yeah. Yeah, we can.
No.
Oh, PlampScan confirmed does not have any of that. So
Benefits of being entirely internal in a tech company. Yeah. Part of the problem with working with the public is the public.
I don't know why I was expecting that sentence to carry on, but no, it should stop there.
Yeah, seems fair.
Yeah. Are we wrapping up? Is this a good hopping
I
off
think
point,
so.
or are there more snails to do? More snails can always be added.
Yeah.
I'm good. I
You're
mean,
good.
the snails are good.
The snails are
Yeah, the snails that have absolutely nothing to do with you are good.
No, we're separate. We came in a separate car.
Arrive separately. Have nothing to do with each other.
Absolutely, you're on
They're
separate
doing
credit
their own
cards.
business.
Yeah.
Nail business.
Business.
Yes.
Snizness.
Exactly.
But yeah, that'll be all. Hope you enjoyed. Gel Doodles. Stream will return Tuesday morning, working more on the March comic. And then Tuesday evening, more Blood Money. More Mud Money. What was the last thing we did in that?
We were doing. What were we doing?
something.
I remember something dealing with like 2-sided mirrors, but then also they weren't any
Yeah,
two-sided mirrors
there was
in
like the
bathrooms.
red room and
Oh, right, the camera guy, but with the waterfall.
The sexy Santa
Oh, yeah, the
Claus
camera
stuff.
guy.
Sexy
where-
Santa
Yeah.
Claus.
We did that one.
Did you
didn't
finish
we?
that mission?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or-
we did. We finished that one.
We started with that one last
Okay.
time. Why can't we remember?
I don't remember anything beyond that.
You've all failed the pop quiz.
No.
I'm
I've
not
also
surprised,
failed it.
honestly.
Well, we'll be carrying on with whatever it was.
Something American.
Something in America. They're all in America.
Probably, most likely, yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Clamps is posting some cool things. But yeah. To pay attention to the missions because Diana isn't giving them to us. I know, it's fake Diana from agency.
Yeah, it's not real Diana.
But yeah, hope you had a lovely time.
Hashtag not my Diana.
Hashtag not my Diana.
Exactly. Gotcha.
Yes, and we'll be back for that on Tuesday. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for doodling and thanks for chatting. Have a lovely week. Goodbye.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.